What's up, guys? You're tuning into another episode of the TJJ Show, and as long as you're in my presence, you'll be guided and protected at all times. I'm going to discuss a little bit today about the truth behind entrepreneurship, and maybe quite possibly even some businesses as well, and the dark truth behind this stuff. It's not as glamorous as people think, and it can get nasty and it can get ugly often. Now, people think, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, my time is mine, my time is free, I get to do whatever I want to do on my time. And it's not like that at all. And if that's your mindset, you're going to fail miserably. Miserably. You and your business. Down the drain. Boop. Gone. So, if you're going to pull this off, this has to be a 24/7 type of thing. This comes before friends, family, holidays, weekends. This comes before everything else. It's intense, and it's how it is if you're going to succeed at it. Because if you put everything else in front of entrepreneurship, your business, etc., you're going to fail. This has to be your number one priority over everything. And it can be a lonely game, and it is. If you're successful at entrepreneurship, you took that path, that lone wolf path. You have to really love what you're doing, and that's the key to it. You have to really wholeheartedly love what you do. Because if you don't, if it's not in your heart, you will fail. You will give it up. And you will go and you'll do something else. And you have to spend so much time either alone or with the people you're working with the same vision as yourself. Your mind has to be on this almost 24/7. There's not much of a break. And the key to this is how long can you go without throwing in the towel? You know what I'm saying? How long can you go at this? How long can you keep chipping away? Because as long as you keep going, you're going to succeed at some point. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. If you keep going, you're going to succeed. You can't work at something for 10,000 plus hours and not succeed. The results are going to come if that many hours are being put in, regardless. And if you don't, you probably did the shittiest job on earth. And you probably put 10,000 hours into something that you know nothing about, or you're terrible at, not passionate about. If you're passionate about something, you put in those 10,000 hours. You love what you do wholeheartedly. You're good at what you do. You speak well. You like to learn about what you do to make what you do even better. All these things comes together, and you put in those 10,000 hours, you're going to succeed no matter what. No matter what. So, this game is a long-term game. Basically what it is, and what it's telling you is, how long can you go down this path without throwing in that towel? And how long can you endure this much pain for your end results and for your success? How long can you go down this painful path without throwing in the towel? Because if you can't take some pain, everywhere around the board. We're talking about physical pain, mental pain, spiritual pain. It's going to drain you at days. It's going to take everything you've got. Everything you've got and more. It really is this difficult. That's why there's not a lot of entrepreneurs. There is, but there isn't. You know what I mean? Way more people do not take this path. Way more people just get a regular job. And I don't blame anybody for doing this. Because once you're done with work, the cord is cut. You're done for the day. You don't have any more obligations or nothing like that unless you have some errands to run or something like that. Some simple little things. It's never really over with entrepreneurship. Your day is never really over. Because the moment you wake up, it's on. To the moment you lay back down to go to bed, then it's off. Because as soon as you wake up, it's on. So you're switched on at all times. Even me, myself, I can't watch a movie. I can't do these things. Because I could be doing something to better my businesses. You know what I'm saying? My mind's somewhere else all the time. I almost can't settle down. I can't do it. I just can't. There's too much to do. And if this ain't your mindset, chances are you're probably gonna fail. But if you love what you do wholeheartedly this much, you will succeed as long as you just keep going and endure this path of pain, because that's what it is. It's not glamorous. The results are glamorous. Everything that's involved to get these results are not glamorous at all. It's tough. And it's intense. Let me tell you this. I've worked many, many labor jobs. So many different ones. It's a cakewalk compared to what I do on a day-to-day basis. It's a cakewalk. It's almost like a vacation. It's like a relief just working a job compared to all the workload that I put in on a day-to-day basis. And the stuff I do is at a much higher pace than any other job I've ever went to. Everything I do is at a much higher pace than all these jobs. I feel like I can just slow down. Time slows down when I'm around other people. And this is the truth. When I'm working a job or something like that, I feel like everything's taken off my shoulders. Because everything just slows right down and I'm in the moment. But this game is like a race to the finish. And it's not no sprint. It's a marathon. It is a long-term marathon, this game. And the quicker you run, the faster you run to the marathon, the quicker things may come. So me, I'm like a sprinter running that marathon. That's how I approach my thing. And I even have to cut it back sometimes because I start getting overwhelmed, stressed, and all these emotions, anxiety are starting to come up in me. That's when I know I gotta kick it down. And I just gotta take a second, sit my ass down, lay down, rehydrate properly, eat some healthy foods, get my mind right. And sometimes it is so beneficial to unplug from what you're doing and to go into a different dimension. Like doing something that you know is going to take your mind completely off everything you're doing. The gym is perfect. Going for a long distance walk is perfect. These things are awesome. And it takes you out because you tell yourself, I'm going to take the time to go and do this activity or do something else. And no matter what, I'm not going to think about what I'm doing. Because like, even sitting around watching a movie, that's not enough. Because now you're still in the same sort of environment when you could be working on your business rather than watch a meaningless, fake-ass movie, you know what I'm saying? So, basically this game is how much pain can you take and keep on going. That's the name of this game, and I believe in my heart that I've been put on earth to do things like this. I've been put on earth to do these difficult things. And my entire life, I've been doing these difficult things like combat sports, getting shredded in fitness photo shoots. And I mean shredded. The night before the fitness photo shoots, I mean on my hands and knees crawling because my energy is that low and I'm that depleted of water and carbohydrates and everything else to look my best. I am a perfectionist. Nobody is perfect, but I try my hardest to do my best work, and I punish myself for it. Because I can't go and do something 50, 60, 70, 80, 90%. It has to be all or nothing. Absolutely everything I got into everything I do. Everything. Otherwise, I will not do it. So, the point I'm getting across, guys, if you guys want to go down this path, if you guys are on this path now of entrepreneurship, or even if you want to learn a little bit more about it and what it's really about, now you have a great idea, because this is all the truth. And I'm not the only entrepreneur that goes through all these obstacles. It's for every single person. And there is the lazy and there is the hard working. The lazy entrepreneurs are most likely going to fail. You got to be hard as nails in this industry. You got to be hard as nails. You have to have alligator skin, and I mean thick skin, because God is going to throw everything at you. But he's also going to protect you at the same time, and he's going to guide you to the right places. And he will guide you directly to where you're supposed to go. But you're going to get obstacles. You're going to get bones thrown at you. People are going to throw rocks at you. People are going to talk bad about you. People are going to try and tear you down. Your family is going to misunderstand you. You're going to lose lifelong friends. You're going to piss a lot of people off for no reason at all. And they can't even give you an explanation as to why they're pissed off at you. They just are. And it's ridiculous, but this is just what it is. And it just comes with the territory. And if you can take all this stuff and more, this could be the path for you. Just make sure your heart's in it 100%. So if you can take all this pain and keep going no matter what, this is for you. Because me, you're going to have to kill me to stop me. And that's just my mentality. I've been in the toughest things, man. The toughest things. Fighting top guys. There's nothing tougher than that. Fighting really good guys. Boxers, MMA guys. There's nothing tougher. So, I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to cut this video short. Until next time, guys. I'm out.